When you light up, yeah, lights all over me.
What's going on? What's going on? We back on another Sunday of the Transition Talk Show, and this week, man, I got two special guests up in the house. But before we get into that, as y'all can see, man, we have a new logo that's going on right now, and it says the Manhood Experience. Uh, be watching out for that. We're gonna be showing that a lot, talking about it a lot, advertising it a lot, promoting it a lot. The Manhood Experience is something that will be happening December the 17th. What it's all about is it's not a conference for men. It's really a call, you know what I mean, of men for our families, for our neighborhoods, for our communities, for us to be able to really take that time to say, you know, some of us we messed up, but in the midst of us messing up, it was that mess up that allowed us to be able to find ourselves to clean up. And we are here to actually do the work of that cleanup and presenting ourselves better as a man, you know, for ourselves, for our homes, for our neighborhoods, and our communities. But today, man, on the show, we have DJ Oreo and Bigbank Silky Slim. Man, what's going on, y'all? Man, everything good, man. I know y'all got some projects y'all been kicking off, man.
Oh yeah. Working, man. Working, man.
Work in progress, or is already? What's up? Talk about it, man.
Oh man.
Mine's already done. We're supposed to be dropping on November 16th. This would be my 12th album.
Yeah, you pretty active, Oreo, man. Like it's been a consistency, you know what I mean. I know I can at least say for the last 10 years strong. You know what I mean? Like something coming, you know what I mean? I think really the last time that I was just really in the loop real strong, you did the video with Buck Tough.
Oh yeah.
So that's been a minute, you know?
Yeah, it's been a minute. Yeah.
Yeah, but what this new project, man, is all about?
This new album's called Grind Card Valid, and it's just basically everybody know me as a grindaholic, and you see me on my Grind Card Valid. I'm gonna put in the work. I got the resume to show for it, and that's just basically what it is.
Man, tell me, what's the deal with you, man, with the cars, man?
I mean, I really got out the car game though, but I still associated with a lot of folks in there. I did it for 10 years, won by over 50 trophies. Got an apartment full of trophies and stuff like that. I might go visit sometimes, or I might hit some of their parties sometimes, but still involved in it. But I'm just not on the scene like I used to be.
How did that really help you with the music?
Really good though. On the networking, I got to meet people with cars, people that do music, networking with them, showing them the ropes of what I know and learning what they know. It's a different field being in the car game.
Right.
I know the rap side and then I know the car game. So it's like, it really, to be honest with Dallas, it's neck to neck. You know what I'm saying? You just like the music scene, car scene the same way.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of like how I am, you know, with the bullet world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And now how we see how a lot of artists is transitioning, you know what I mean, into that world because it's already, you know, a place to where it's already established.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's already it's a genre where the dogs gonna be there, the people gonna be there for that reason. So,
Yeah.
you know, you just an additive, you know what I mean? So it kind of makes sense, you know what I mean? Slim, man, what's the deal? What's been up, man?
Man, I'm working, man. I'm gonna drop a week after Oreo, man. You know what I'm
Gonna
saying?
drop a week out.
Yeah, big bank, take little bank.
Already,
sir.
man. Already, man.
Yes, sir.
I like the sound of that.
I dropped one in August. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Troubled childhood. You know what I mean?
So you just
been
coming back,
pushing that.
staying consistent, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what the how it's been like, you know what I mean, from to stay that consistent, you know, and to try to keep that boost, you know what I mean? Like you can't let it die, cause man,
I keep the momentum, man. I probably drop a video, 2 or 3 videos a month to keep me on. Yeah.
yeah, that's
You know what I'm
dope,
saying?
man.
To keep
that
the momentum
consistency,
going, yeah. And I'm doing shows, at least 2 or 3 shows a week.
Okay, yeah,
know
that's
what I
that's
mean?
where it gonna count at.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To be able to continuously, you know, brand yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To push yourself to they know the face, they know the voice, they know the look. It's like they looking for it because that branding is everything, you know, in this music game. Man, one of the things, man, that I ask artists is, you know, me being an artist myself, is what really do you feel about, you know, the transition of music now, you know, in today's time. You know, like right now the biggest thing is drill music.
Yeah.
You know, and that what we've been seeing from it.
Yeah.
You know, and like what is it that we can naturally do to be a higher vibration.
Right.
Man, it be in these gaps, man. Stop talking about this street and this neighborhood, man. Let's just do some work, man. Let's collab. Show love to each other, man. Not hate, man.
Yeah.
It ain't getting us nowhere, man. See, people think when you hurt that individual or that rapper, and you hurt so many people away from their daughters, mamas, grandmamas, you know what I'm saying? A hurt that they never will forget. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm doing good music, grown man music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, you know,
I'm not doing drill music.
Man, you know, we finna go into some of those too, you know what I mean? I think when we got like this show, we normally do 3 videos, you know, but we gonna do 4, you know. So man, we gonna get ready to go into one right now, and then we'll be right back.
Shot by billions. When I'm spitting what I'm living, he gonna show you so you feel it.
Respect the name, 5th floor, I'm hustling, man. Every day I'm with it, grinding hard like I did it. Whole team, we flexing, on your neck, I'm pressing. Then we dropping out years, haters hate how we live. Get the cash, quick game, we chase the bag. Not just music, this real life, I ain't tripping on the price. Camera got me taking flights, camera got me rocking flights. Shawty wants me for 3 nights, but all I wanna do is stack my money to the top. Foreign car, drop top, biggest house on my block. Never would my grind stop. Glue J's, I got a cup. All I wanna
Do is go get money like an armored truck. Ride clean, sip lean, and keep them crumbling Zaza blunts. Side piece, low key. Love when I drive cause she suck me up. Really get live after 2 or 3 cups. So the Snoop Dogg wine, she drunk as fuck. Got off my ass, got the bag. Watch me as I'm running up. I'm stacking cash, moving fast. Grind a haul till some eat up. Always ballin', stay too turned up. No more starving, on God we trust. Yeah, I'm solid, running bullshit up. Pimp on ball, we got me
all
fucked
I wanna
up.
do is stack my money to the top. Foreign car, drop top. Biggest house on my block. Never would my grind stop. Glue J's, I got a cup. All I wanna.
On a mission, I got to get it. Hustling's big business. Running for a multi-million. I put my all in it. We winning. Foreign cars, clean like pin to ceiling. AMG, CLK, limited edition. 36 inches on expedition. Dreams of a bubble, but resilient. Don't play with me, my nigga. We keep heavy ammunition. Trying to reach the top position. Niggas never letting up. Stack money is so much if I ain't spending, I'm
All
putting it
I
up.
wanna do is stack my money to the top. Foreign car, drop top. Biggest house on my block. Never would my grind stop. Glue J's, I got a cup. All I wanna do is stack my money to the top. Foreign car, drop top. Biggest house on my block. Never would my grind stop. Glue J's, I got a cup. All I wanna.
That's what's up right there. That's what's up, man. We back, man, on the Transition Talk Show. Man, that was a video with both DJ Oreo and Bigbank Silky Slim,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Say, man, hey, that video right there was dope. You know what I'm
Appreciate
saying?
it, man.
Like, straight
Appreciate
up,
it,
you know.
man. I say I really had fun, man.
That's what it's all about, you know what I mean? And you can actually see that in the video that it was actually fun, you know what I mean? And I think that that's one of the things that we should be able to do and incorporate, man. Just something that's uplifting, something that's just fun, you know what I mean?
And that was the vision for it. When we did the song, I always had that classroom idea to it. You know, like when we sit in class or whatever, we always got that vision. All I want to do is make money or have this or have that. And that was the vision. And it had a lot of fun. Shouts out to everybody that was part of the video, 2, 3, Slim. It was fun.
Yeah, man, that was really a dope video,
Man,
man.
you know, that's the example of what I was speaking on, man. We collab, man. You know what I'm saying? He with a different company. I'm with a different company. 2, 3 with a different company. We made it together, man. And make it good work, man.
Yeah.
Everybody love it, man. They like it.
It's real dope, man, and it's very much, you know what I mean, something that for me I say, and I'm a hard critic when it comes to music, so we all do music, you know.
Right.
You know, but I rock with it, man, and it's because it's just something that's refreshing.
Appreciate it.
You know, and right now, man, that's what we really need, something refreshing.
Right.
You know, something, man, that take your mind off the BS. You know what I mean? And put it on something, man, that just totally just fun.
Yeah.
You know, but man, outside of the projects, man, what you got going? The car's out the way. You know what I mean? So
Well, I do photography. I've done photography about 16 years now.
Okay.
So pushing that. My goal is one day I would have my own little building space where I can, you know, do inside. I do a lot of freelance. Besides that, I'm a full-time caregiver and take care of my kids. That's what I be
you see what
doing.
I'm saying, man? That's what it's all about, man. You know, it's right now, you know, this why I'm pushing so hard.
Yeah.
You know, with the manhood experience. And to see us as fathers.
Yeah.
Not just saying I'm a father, but actually seeing it. Allowing it to become an identity, you know, is important. You know, it was too many. I know when I was growing up, man, it was too many of us that did not have it.
Right.
And in some kind of way, you know, whether we thought that it would or not, or whether that we think that it do or not, it played a role in our lives.
Right.
It played a role in who we was going to become because you didn't have that rites of passage over into manhood.
Yeah.
You just growed up and had to, you know, wing it how you had to wing it.
Right.
But to truly see man step up and say, man, you know, I'm a caregiver. And mean that.
Fact.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what we need out here. You know, that has to become the identity.
Right.
You know, I was just telling a young lady a couple minutes ago, you know, like it's kind of crazy, man, how society done deemed us to feel good being to ourselves. And if something was to happen right now,
You need them.
you know, if something was to happen right now, as many women that's single parents at home with these kids, don't you know? As soon as they bum rush, that's it.
Yeah.
That's totally it.
Right.
Because if you hurt that and you take that, 2 bulls can't produce no milk.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So, man, it's imperative, you know, that us as men, you know what I mean, do what men supposed to do and be an example of that and broadcast that, you know, publicly and openly, you know what I mean? But back to the projects, man, you know, we got enough time that we going to talk about the serious things, you know.
Yeah.
But back to the projects, you know, Slim, man, I saw one of the other videos, man. I really like the thing about you, man, your style is totally different from
I am
anybody.
Silky Slim, baby. I don't want to be nobody but myself, man.
man,
I don't want to sound like them.
Yeah.
I just want my own identity. I'm leaving a legacy, bro.
Yeah.
Some kind of way, man. I'm gonna leave a legacy
Yeah.
for being original.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna make a brand for myself. Stack money up, baby. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be like nobody. I can't be like nobody.
Real talk. Speak on that legacy, though, man. That just ain't no simple word to say.
You know.
Yeah.
I'm working towards it, man. I'm working, man. It's not a day I don't wake up and pray, man, about how I'm gonna leave a legacy, man. My daughter in college, man.
Yeah.
So I'm working, man. I gotta stand up daddy, man.
Yeah.
My daughter stay with me and everything, man.
Man, y'all hear this, man? Both these men up in here, man. As much as being artists, and that's something that we just see. Like, one thing about artists is they only see that image of you, that person, that character. You know what I mean? But not the man himself.
Yes.
Right. You know, a lot of our lives, man, is pretty much private. You know what I mean? And it's away from, you know, the screen as we put everything else out there. But man, it's good hearing these guys. You know, you hearing them say, "Hey, I'm a dad, I'm a father," you know, knowing what's going on. Like with me, man, that's big, bro. Like straight up, that's big.
And my daughter, in my videos, man, majority of my songs is about my daughter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just got one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Me and her rock it out, baby. For real, for real.
Man,
We rock out, man.
I had, it's crazy, man. I had, maybe 2. I know 1 for sure, you know what I mean, but maybe 2. And then I put my kids in. And I did it intentionally, because I wanted them to be big dreamers. You know what I mean? And I believe that, me as being a father, one of my biggest challenges in life was going to be able to make sure that my children can dream until they can see that dream. You know what I mean? Like, they don't deserve to have them nightmares. Those nightmares come, man, because of what it look like in front of you. So if we here, you know what I mean, we been the blanket for them like we should be, then they should be able to see some of them dreams. So if I knew that I was going to be a big dreamer, that I couldn't settle. Settling was not for me. You know what I mean? Like, being an entrepreneur, man, taking on so many different ventures and stuff. I had people tell me all the time, man, you always doing something. You better be doing something than doing nothing.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I wanted my children to understand, man, chase your dream. Don't never let nobody tell you what you can or you cannot do. And don't you never believe that, you know what I mean, you can't. If your mind saw it, it'll happen. But you have to be willing to discipline yourself, man, into that. Not just go out there and try to get it, but discipline yourself. Working and have a working effort that leads you into it, that you can really get that, you know what I mean? So, it's big that you said that. Though,
I think that's why I bring mine to my sets. I got 2 boys, so when me growing up, my dad was a drummer for big, back in the day when gospel choirs at the big concerts.
Right.
So him bringing me that gave me that experience and that love to be in that field. So like now when my boys growing up, them seeing how it's put together, the video, and then the after effect, they loved that. I walked in on my son one day, he playing the whole playlist of just the videos, just because he just, like that. Like he was like, hey, Dad, I was there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They loved it.
I had, man, my youngest boy, he 12. He told me, no bull, man. He told me like 2 weeks ago. He said, well, Dad, I looked on YouTube. You don't have no new music, so I just stopped watching.
Yeah. Motivation, baby.
Yeah,
Gotta keep
motivation.
that
You know what I
going.
mean?
Yeah.
It's crazy though, man, but I kind of had I tell people all the time, and I had just lost my voice for it. The music that I had put out, I wasn't that person no more.
Right.
And I had, you talking about like, man, 12 years that just constantly, you know what I mean, and just standing on what I was saying and what I stood on that.
Right.
And when that changed, I just had to politely just fade into the back, you know what I mean, and just become a helper of music and helping developing artists, and then still doing music, but just doing it in a way of just music licensing, that the music made sense, that I didn't have to really put my face out there no more.
Right.
Have I had sparks, you know what I mean, urges to say, man, I'm fun. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean,
Don't do it.
the cobwebs, man, I got too tough, you know.
Yeah.
So man, I leave it, I let it go, man. I leave it alone. But it's something that I love, that I still, I have a true passion about just music and what I know it has the power to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Music can change things. You know what I mean? While we talking about it, let's go into this next one. I want to be sure, man, we get our, you know what I mean, the music in, man, what people know, so y'all can get your information out there,
Right.
and everything, man, because y'all really are doing, y'all making some hot music, man.
Yeah.
Let's go into this next video.
911, where's your man sick? Your gun still there? The person shot still there?
I can't see one.
Someone just got shot right in front of us.
You guys need to come. Like, you guys need to get here now.
Look at the murder rate. Look at the murder rate. Yeah. Yeah. Look at the murder rate and you will see the hate. So I keep the stick, so I can keep my place in this paper chase, so I can stay laced in designer shit, all in their face. Why do they hate? Why do they hate? Why do they hate?
just trying to raise my daughter on my grind in a 9 to 5. Keep it real, keeps it trill. On the stack, up mission. I want every dollar bill. Paper, 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 paper. I'm just trying to avoid the haters. Mad cause they on the field flow. I'm still going up on the elevator. Elevation, dedication, takes a lot of preparation. I'm so sick and tired of people saying it gets greater later. Fuck that, I want mine now. I want my motherfucking crown. I done shed some blood, I done shed some tears. I lost some homies, I done lost some pills. Ain't at an all-time high, just wanna see my dogs out. Out the cage, off the chains, spread the wings and fly again. Look at the murder rate and you will see the hate. So I keep the stick, so I can keep my place. In this paper chase, so I can stay laced. In designer shit, all in their face. Why do they hate? Why do they hate? Why do they hate? Why do they hate? Corruption by the government. Lot about this COVID shit. Trump was a demon and y'all still voted him president. Coronavirus kills daily. Intimidate my people of their safety. This the valley of death. Police brutality. I'm supposed to love thy enemy. The one that shoots and kills me. I can't breathe. Rest in peace to all deceased. I got so many obituaries. My heart done turned numb now. It's World War III in Triple D. Everybody got a stick now. Put down the guns, throw them hands, live to see another day. I can see the hate 5 miles away in these Cartiers on the freeway. Keep the stick, stay alert to be the next victim on a t-shirt. I ain't preaching to you, just keeping the trail. What a higher bill if Davon was here. So many nights I done cried. Why my best friend have to die? I'ma keep my glizzy on my side. And the nigga with me gon' slide. Gotta live for the kids at the end of the day. They the ones that we hurt. Sending 46 feet in the dirt, taking that long ride in the hearse. Look at the murder rate and you will see the hate. So I keep the stick, so I can keep my place. In this paper chase, so I can stay laced. In designer shit, all in their face. Why do they hate? Why do they hate? Why do they hate? Why do they hate?
When you light up, yeah, lights all over me.
All right, we back on the Trainsition Talk Show. That video right there was Bigbank Silky Slim. Man, tell me, man, what gave you the motivation for that?
Why do they hate? Hey.
Straight up.
Yeah, man, it's a question you ask yourself. Why do they hate? I wonder why you wake up and do the same thing I do. We got the same 24.
Yeah.
Get you some money.
Right.
Yeah.
Go to work. Take care of them kids. Live life, man.
Yeah.
Stop being angry, man.
Yeah, that made
Smile, man.
too much sense.
Yeah, man.
Some
Why do
sense.
they hate? Hey. Yeah, I'm trying to drill it in their head so when they riding around and finna do some hateful things, they ask themselves, why do you hate? Hey. Y'all like that part.
Yeah. For real, man. You know that make a whole lot of sense. You know what I mean? And that's why a person need to, know, like, where the angles of the music come from, what motivate the music. Why did I make it? Why is it out? Like, what is the message behind it? And genuinely having a message behind it. You know what I mean? And it's good to see the videos, man. Like, y'all ain't got all these pistols up in there, you know what I mean, and no stuff like that. Like, what is it for? You know what I mean? Like, what are we portraying? What are we saying? I don't know, man. I guess I'm from an old school, you know what I mean? Like, guns don't need to be shown unless they being used. And if they ain't being used, they don't need to be out. So what is it saying? You know what I mean? And I think that has a lot, man, to do with our community and what we're seeing, because music, for one, was meant to be heard, not to be seen. So now when you putting a visual to that music, man, what are you trying to do? What are you stimulating?
Contact sport, man. For real, man. They using them guns, man. They putting switches on them guns. They using them, man. That's that drill music, man. Some youngsters, man.
Yeah. I mean, it's just, And I think, a lot of time, man, it just come from, what was there.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, who was there? Like, man, when we started doing music, it was so many people that was in that had wound up falling off, whether it be the drugs or whether it be in the prison. To you didn't have those, influential people to really, guide you into that music. You know what I mean? It was some stuff you just had to pick up, take off. You know what I mean, and just do what you could do. You know what I mean, with what you had. Right. So legitimately, what we had was the streets. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, and at that time we moved different. We didn't have all this social media. So it wasn't about trying to, broadcast what you got. It wasn't like that. So even the videos, man, they wasn't nothing like that. Man, I can remember in the Dallas scene, man, when you had like Powerhouse Records, Big Wheel Records, Shiesty House Records, T-Time Music, all these different record labels, man, G-related, and they was literally working with each other. You know what I mean? They were literally, man, out here putting on, collectively together. Yeah. And it literally worked. Yeah. Like the city had to pay attention to it because they were literally working with one another, you know what I mean? And they had clout. No different than now. The clout is out here. But we ain't found a reason, you know what I mean, to really, man, mold and gel things together, you know what I mean? Right. And it's crazy because even then, all the sound was different. Yeah. Wasn't nobody sounding too much, you know what I mean, like the same, but we did start developing a Dallas sound. Right. You know what I mean? And now we're not even having a Dallas sound. You're just having a global sound. Right. Everybody sound the same. There's no, authenticity in it, none whatsoever. Right. And it's hard to even to say, I like this artist, I like that artist. When all the artists are doing the same thing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Right. Yeah. The same exact thing, man. Like it's the wildest thing. Yeah. But it's the most picked up on thing. Yeah. And to try to make sense out of that, man, I have not, for no reason inside of me, like I have not been able to make sense out of it yet. But it has the ear. It has the eye. And it's controlling, the narratives. Right. And what we don't realize is music is one of the biggest things, man, that helps control narratives. Yeah. That's why from the beginning I asked the question, like, what do you think about it and what you feel can naturally be done to give this sound a higher vibration. Okay. It's needed. You know what I mean? And that's something that all of us, man, who really have influence should be able to look at and to be able to address in our music. Like I know a lot of people may not like him or whatever like that for whatever reason, but like R. Kelly, every last one of his albums, man, he may say whatever he said, but he at least had one song in every album. Yeah, he did. That was literally, magnifying the purpose on why he was able to get here to what he was doing. Right. You get what I'm saying? So that's important to be able to have, leaving a signature in what you do. And having that, leaving that signature that's showing some authenticity about who you are. Right. Not just the artist I am, but the man or the woman that I am. You know what I mean? Right. So this project right here, man, what's different?
On this next one here? I would say on this one, the main thing is the growth. The growth, the experience. I experienced it a lot. Shouts out to G5, me and him, and he done worked on about 7 albums together, 6 or 7 albums together. I think it's 6 albums together. And like he told me after the album was done, he said this one is different, because it's like you're in a happy place. I was going through a lot of stress and depression on the other ones, and I was in a hard place. But on this one, it's like I went back to having fun with music, just having fun. Yeah. And just like you saw in the classroom, we having fun with music, just enjoying it. Yeah.
That's important too, man. Yeah. You know what I mean, to be able to have music, that growth. Yeah. Man. Yeah. You make me have to look at myself.
You have to, man.
Yeah,
so I'm one thing to grow.
I think I've done about 24 videos now. And a lot of time what I do when I'm at work at night, I probably watch the first video to the last video, or go back from the first album to the 12th album. I just listen to the growth, what I can do to make myself better for the next song.
Yeah.
Or you know what I'm saying, or even show my kids like, hey, this is where I started, but I kept going.
Yeah.
You know, I might not been where I wanted to be, or it didn't sound how I wanted to sound, but I kept elevating, kept going.
Yeah.
And I want to teach them with life like that. Whatever you go through, I might not have the money and drive what I want to drive, but I'm gonna get out there and have fun with music like I am there.
Right.
When I was in band at Carter High School, our band director always told us when we go to them big events and stuff like that, go in there, don't be looking out ooh and ah, go in there like you been there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I step on the stage, I'm gonna have the mentality, hey, I've been here, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna wreck the stage, I'm not worried about who out there, who hating, none of that, I'm gonna do me.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying, that's the grindaholic way.
It really is, man. You know what I mean? And that's key what you said. You know, like being everything right now.
Yeah.
I don't have to have it to be it right now.
Yeah.
But that's how y'all get it.
Yeah, because my kids would be like, well, how are you able to do this? And, you know, you just do, you know, you're not out there, you don't got all the money, but it's ways to get it. It's ways to do it the right way, just to, you know, to dress up to make, for the occasion, to look good with it.
Right.
You know?
And it's all about planning, you know what I mean? You know, planning, strategizing, and actually having the right team,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, around you to be able to get those things done.
Yeah,
You
we
know?
when we did that video with Slim, we didn't have a game plan.
Yeah.
I told him what the location was. We walked in for the first time. When we walked in, our first time, we saw the set. We were like, shoot, we just did ourselves. And that's what I told him. I said, shoot, be yourself. You
We
know?
all have strong minds.
Yeah.
I brought cookies.
Yeah.
I brought a drink to the room. Yeah, I
know?
brought a marker and paper. I'm throwing paper in this
Yeah,
class.
we
We
throw-
bad in the
yeah.
classroom. All of us brought something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I brought
And made it work. We didn't talk to each other about what we're gonna bring.
I told everybody
He
in
had
the
a bag
background.
of fun. I had a bag of fun. Yeah, we had fun in there, man.
And I told everybody in the background, just be yourselves. And that's what we did.
And it came out dope like that, too.
I brought some McDonald's cookies,
He did.
chocolate chip.
Right.
Man, say, those sugar cookies, though, man.
They don't make them. They don't sell them no more, do they?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
still got it.
Yeah.
I don't think they tasted like they used to, though. Back in the day, it was really hit, but I don't know. It don't taste like
The ones I'm going to ain't got but chocolate chip. Tell me where the sugar's
They
at.
go to Arlington.
That's why I didn't put chocolate chip around here.
Yeah, man. But that, you know, that's good, man. Y'all relationship, man. How did y'all build y'all relationship? You know what I mean? Especially being from two different, you know.
Man, we got a song we did a while back.
Yeah,
Whip Stay Clean. Car.
Yeah, it was a car
Them
song.
car.
And-
We got them whips.
I still do car songs because I miss the field, but I know I like riding the car music. Like back in the franchise boys and all that we used to back in the day that did car songs. T.I. with 24, so I like car songs. And I made the song and I said, I didn't meet Slim, but G was like, hey, I got somebody for you, you know what I'm saying? So he Slim dropped this verse and G sent it to me, and the way he did that song, it was dope.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he always got on me like, man, we got to do another song, we got to do a video. I said, I'm gonna make sure I make that happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he got on the All I Want song, so Slim good dude though, man.
Talk about G5, man.
G-
Y'all both keep saying G, man.
I've been working with G. That's my kinfolk.
Yeah.
Been working, that's the only person I really record with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I done did about 13, 14 years with the music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I used to play with it. I used to be out there in the streets, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was a hobby at first, but then, being honest with you, when I seen Yella get that bag, I was like, I'm full force, man.
Yeah.
I know it can happen, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I say
I
G,
started
G good people. You know, G stay hard on me.
stay hard on us.
Anybody get in that book, G
He
gonna
don't
stay
let
hard
up
on you.
on you.
Like he'll stop the song, say don't say it that way, say it this way.
Man, I hope he watching, man. I hope he watching. Hey, G5, man, if you watching, call the show, man.
I love you, baby.
469-708-8609.
What they say, get on their flower where they here, and that's the man that they sleeping
a hard
on.
worker,
'cause,
man.
Yeah, he's a hard worker. I mean,
Man, I asked you, man, because, like, I don't work with a lot of different engineers.
yeah,
You know what I mean? But when it comes down to somebody that really have an ear
yeah,
and not afraid to critique,
right.
man, it's like he the best person for it.
Because you got them engineers that let you record and just let you walk it out like it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No matter how it sound or whatever, but G gonna critique it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He gonna let you check it out. And you know what I'm saying? He's easy for me to talk to. And I've
Yeah.
done with a lot of engineers, but when I got with G on my seventh album, I noticed that he was easy to talk to and we can sit down and we can come across the board together.
Yeah.
You know,
Man, he real influential, man. Like, you know, when I first came into the rap game, he was a person who was recording us.
Yeah.
When when we was out at Shice House.
Yeah.
You know, and then, you know, I had to go sit down for a while. And then when I came back, you know, I kind of bounced around.
Yeah.
You know, with different producers and engineers and stuff, just getting my feet wet as a solo artist, you know what I mean? And not, you know, as a group. And then, you know, the label at that time was like, you know, it was just kind of dormant.
Yeah.
So I knew that a lot that I had to do on my own. Right. And it was probably about, I think, man, probably after I had did training day. Man, he hit me up, and then we had just started back, you know, putting it together, you know what I mean? But it was so crazy. By the time we started doing it, I called him and said, hey, man, I think this it, man. You were like, no, it ain't it.
Yeah.
It ain't it. You ain't stopping. I'm like, nah, I think this it, man, you know. And he just stayed on me, you know what I mean? He would never allow me to just say, man, something that you have a talent at, you know what I mean, won't exist.
Right.
You know, so we got a lot of music right now. You know, I just ain't did nothing with it because I just haven't felt good about the direction, you know what I mean, in which to take it. But we got a lot, and you know, I've been pushing the artists, you know, that we finna that I'm about to bring out and everything. She's an R&B artist, but it's like he one of the people, man, who I trust.
Yeah.
You know, like when it comes to this music business, you know what I mean?
I always ask for his guidance. I always ask him, I say, what's best for me? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know the answers, you know what I mean? But I ask him what's best for me. Yeah. And so far, I've been going up.
Yeah, sweet gang, man.
Sweet gang,
you know what I'm saying?
Sweet gang, right?
Real talk, you know, he a good person, man. He real influential, man. You know, been around a long time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Ain't too much that you can't catch him on when it comes down to
We all growing together, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all growing together.
And that's important, you know what I mean? To really have somebody that can really keep, you know, people together, man. And he know how to really, like, just like when you had said, well, he called and said, I got somebody, man. He notorious for that.
Yeah, yeah.
He hears something, he know, don't worry about it. I got, just come back and, I'm going to send this. Even when it come down, man, just go in there and drop that and come out.
Yeah. He keep me working.
Yeah. Yeah.
He got a collab for me every week.
Yeah.
Somebody, I don't know him. I'm gonna go work.
Yeah.
If I told me go there, I'm gonna go do it.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna work on it that day and be through by that night.
Yeah.
Yeah. Straight up.
G5 want me on that song with him.
Straight
He's gonna
up.
go somewhere.
Man, good dude. Man, like I said, man, if you watching, man, hey, call in, G. 469-708-8609. Then he don't give himself no days off.
You know? None at all.
None.
Like every time I might call and I check on him all the time. What you doing? I mean, I'm in the lab working all the time.
Yeah, he do not come out of there, man. I don't know what, dude.
Come out of there.
Yeah, you want to see him, you need to book some studio.
I try to get him to come to the video. Shoot, just hey, if he can't make it, I understand because he always working.
Yeah.
He was in this video.
But tripped me out when I saw
like,
it.
What?
Yeah, it tripped me out when I saw it.
Right. I bet you after that video went back to work.
Yeah.
I bet you went back to a project.
He did.
Yeah.
Man, he very brief when he step out.
Yeah.
You know
Very
what I mean?
brief,
He
yeah.
very brief when he step out. Man, we finna go into this next video, then we gonna be right back with DJ Oreo and Bigbank Silky Slim.
Bigbank, baby.
Gonna hold it, yeah, I'm 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 gonna hold it. 30, you the beat. All I do is shop my billions. When I'm spitting what I'm living, he gon' show you so you feel it. Full up, Chevy gon' bang. Stay in your lane. Nigga wanna haul it, I'ma rep my gang. I'm screwed, I'ma swing. Full up, Chevy gon' bang. Stay in your lane. Nigga wanna holler, I'ma rep my gang. I'm screwed, I'ma swing.
Pull up, give it to me, Chevy gon' bang. Whip stay clean, here to stay in your lane. Billy wanna holler, I'ma rep my gang. I'm screwed, I'ma swing. Pull up, give it to me, Chevy gon' bang. Whip stay clean, here to stay in your lane. Billy wanna holler, I'ma rep my gang. I'm screwed, I'ma swing. Pull up, give it to me, Chevy gon' bang. Whip stay clean, here to stay in your lane. Really gonna hard like I'ma rep my gang. I'ma swerve, I'ma swing, I'ma swerve, I'ma swing. Pull up, everything but Chevy gon' bang. Whip stay clean, here to stay in your lane. Really gonna hard like I'ma rep my gang. I'ma swerve, I'ma swing, I'ma swerve, I'ma swing. Back on the scene and I'ma swerve, I'ma swing. When I pull up that B-Sweet game, we set the bar and the damn thing change. But the pain and the rails on the screen stay lit. You getting mad over you, don't trip. All about the cash, I stack, I flip. Get out the gas, stay off my tip. Been on the grind as my homeboy clip. Texas, man, we got them whips. 7 high, gotta watch for them dips. Beat so hard, so you know we're killed. Turn the bass to the max, vibrate the whole whip. I just might swing down for the 5 style. I just might swerve my way to the knob. This from people that love them cars. Had to drop another so you know who we are. Pull up, everything but Chevy gon' bang. Whip stay clean, here to stay in your lane. Been they gonna hard like I'ma rep my gang. I'ma swerve, I'ma swing, I'ma swerve, I'ma swing. Pull up, everything but Chevy gon' bang. Whip stay clean, here to stay in your lane. Been they gonna hard like I'ma rep my gang. I'ma swerve, I'ma swing, I'ma swerve, I'ma swing. Pull up, everything but Chevy gon' bang. Whip stay clean, here to stay in your lane. Been they gonna hard like I'ma rep my gang. I'ma swerve, I'ma swing, I'ma swerve, I'ma swing. Pull up, everything but Chevy gon' bang. Whip stay clean, here to stay in your lane. Been they gonna hard like I'ma rep my gang. I'ma swerve, I'ma swing, I'ma swerve, I'ma swing. Chevy sitting high, I swing with it. Top of my class, I'm cold with it. Beat so hard, they swerve with it. Shut down the street, we show did it. Decal show us who we are. I put sit down, I'ma rap my squad. Hot wheels, we got all them cars. Cops pull up, we ain't broke no laws. Different colors, crayon box. 32s and some got shots. Flash cause ain't no room in the trunk. Old school, I'm in love with dunk. My homeboy pan gon' flip 3 times. Wait your time, don't break this line. Car show, yeah, my team gon' shine. I'ma swerve, I'ma swing, I'ma swerve, I'ma swing.
Chevy gon' bang. Whip stay clean, here to stay in your lane. Gonna hard like I'ma rep my game. I'ma swerve, I'ma swing, I'ma swerve, I'ma swing. Everything with Chevy gon' bang. Whip stay clean, here to stay in your lane. Gonna hard like I'ma rep my game. I'ma swerve, I'ma swing.
Pull up, everything but Chevy gon' bang. Whip stay clean, here to stay in your lane. Been they gonna hard like I'ma rep my gang. I'ma swerve, I'ma swing, I'ma swerve, I'ma swing. Pull up, everything but Chevy gon' bang. Whip stay clean, here to stay in your lane. Been they gonna hard like I'ma rep my gang. I'ma swerve, I'ma swing, I'ma swerve, I'ma swing. Pull up, everything but Chevy gon' bang. Whip stay clean, here to stay in your lane. Been they gonna hard like I'ma rep my gang. I'ma swerve, I'ma swing, I'ma swerve, I'ma swing. Pull up, everything but Chevy gon' bang. Whip stay clean, here to stay in your lane. Been they gonna hard like I'ma rep my gang. I'ma swerve, I'ma swing, I'ma swerve, I'ma swing.
Swerve, swing, 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 swerve, swing.
When you light up, yeah, lights
All right, we back, man. That was DJ Oreo on the video. Man, talk about it, man. I like that video.
Yeah, that was Swerve Swing. Like I say, since I've been out the car game, they still want me to drop them car songs, so I dropped that for my people to get them something to listen to at the car shows. Shouts out to Mike B that's on the video.
That's a phone call. Oh, that's you? Okay.
Shouts out to Mike B, he did the video, and
Mike Billion, man.
G and the engineering, you know what I'm saying? So we had fun with that one too.
Yeah, you can tell, man. That right there, that was dope, man.
Yeah.
Where you shooted at?
We shot that at the Prophecy.
Okay. Yeah, I can see you still connecting when you said with them cars. You can still see them, man. Like they ain't leaving the video.
Yeah. It's hard to. It's hard to.
I can tell they not leaving at all, man.
Yeah, those 2 videos, those are on my newest album finna drop. All I Want and Swerve Swing, so that's on the new project finna drop.
So this one right here is the Grindaholic, right?
You on the Grindaholic car?
Okay. Yeah, it makes sense right there, man. It's a dope video, man. Outside of what you say, the 12th one?
Yeah, 12.
So how do you even prep for the 13th?
Well, sad to say that the 12th is my last. I always had to go to do 10, but then, and I got to talking to G and everything. He was like doing other ones. I didn't want to end on 11, so 12th to be the last one, which drops in November, which also my first album dropped in November of 2006, so I wanted to keep that going.
What you say now?
Huh?
Have them featured on my albums.
I mean, yeah. I ain't gonna say
he gonna work.
I'm gonna say
might not put no more projects.
Yeah, it's my last album.
We got a phone call. Caller.
Hey, salute. This OG goddamn, I almost cussed. This OG J Holler.
What's going on, bro? What's going on, man?
Big J?
Oh,
Big
man,
J,
it's just
yeah.
high stakes and no brakes. You know what I'm saying? We got to get behind the wheel and drive every day.
Man, that's for sure, man.
Big J, what's up, baby?
What's up now? You know, I had to call in and show my support to y'all, man.
Appreciate it, baby.
Yeah.
You know
I
we
said
love
we
you.
might not talk all the time, but I'm always supporting, man, from wherever I'm at.
Appreciate it, baby.
Right.
General, man.
Yeah.
And you know, Big J, man, he actually is one of the panelists on the Manhood Experience. So, man, he'll be back along with the other 4 guys. They'll be coming on. We'll be, like I say, out November. That's what it's all about, you know, in the preparations and, you know, to, man, really prompt something that really needs to be looked at and really need to be seen.
Yeah.
Jay.
Yes, sir. Man, y'all make sure y'all get y'all tickets, y'all. Come mess with us, man. It's going to be an experience like no other.
Will do.
Hey, Jay, we got another caller. Let's take this call.
Hey,
man.
y'all tap back in. I'm still online looking at y'all, though,
One,
man.
baby,
I salute
one.
y'all, man. Keep up the good work.
Appreciate it, baby.
Caller, we just
Alright.
missed your call. Caller, we had one person on the line. You can call in back now. If you, whoever that caller was, you can call back. You know, the lines are free right now. But yeah, man, that was good. That was dope. You know what I mean? To have a call in.
Yeah, man. Big J, man.
Caller.
What's up, man? It's G5.
What's up, man? You finally got the memo?
Nah, man, I'm finally able to sit down. I just got to the crib.
Yeah, man. It was just sitting up talking about you, man. So I had to, you know, man, try to get you to call in. You know, you're a person, man, who put a lot of work out here in the Dallas scene with this music, you know, behind the scenes. A lot of people don't know nothing about.
Yeah, man, you know, I ain't trying to be seen like that, but I make a lot of noise when I do drop.
Right on.
You know how it go, man.
Yeah, man.
I let them boys get the camera time, man. You know how it go.
Yeah.
I know. Well, I would tell them when, you know, you said that, you know, when I told you I was done, you kind of like I almost blessed my world the wrong way.
Yeah, man. I mean, but you gotta think about it though, man. You drop like 3 CDs and you like, gee, I'm getting out of them. I'm like, what?
G want 3 of Europe, man.
You know, I mean, but you know, man, it was a hard push at that time, you know, and man, I was carrying a lot of different people that didn't want to carry their weight, you know what I mean? And I just got tired, you know what I'm saying? You know, it wasn't nothing about the music.
So that load get heavy, man.
Yeah, you know, and that's all it was. It was just a business, man. You know, it wasn't about the music. I always loved the music. You know.
You heard what Tim Duncan said. Let me get a little bit of load management.
Who? Tim Duncan.
Tim Duncan brought in the load management. You know. Hey man, I'm gonna tell you, man, them guys right there working pretty hard, man.
They is, man. You know what I mean. If it was anybody who I knew, you know what I mean, when it came down to music, to give a call to, you know, you the first person that came to mind because I know it's your life, you know what I mean? A lot of people say they do music, but music is generally your life, and it don't even make a difference on what the genre is, you know, like, man, you know, you cover it all, so, man, I had to call you, bro.
Hey, man, I appreciate for the invite for me to come down there, even though I couldn't make it today, but we'll have something special for them soon, man.
I'm glad you went ahead and cleared the air on that so I ain't have to do it to you later.
Nah, you know, hey man, I'm gonna tell the truth. Bro. I'm not gonna sit up here and play with you about it. I couldn't make it today, but hey man, never. Let's just say never.
Say never say never.
Never say never.
That's what's up,
never
man.
Say never.
Man, we getting close to the end, man, and I really do want to get the last video in, you know, so you can stay on the line, man, but we finna go right back to the last video.
What's the last video?
Club hanging, just swinging in my city. Jugging through the streets, trying to make a pretty penny. Club hanging, I chill on the block. Gangster, jackers, and those that smoke rock. Club hanging, it don't get no better. The baddest of the chicks will rob you quick, brother check. Nuts swinging,
every day, all day. Here's the pack and pill pop and give a fuck what you say. Slim and D McVay, muted to that bullshit. Full clip on my hips, do head for the trip. Clip hanging with my fam, clip hanging with some G's at JP. Crib a Marvin through Big G. Two slice a piece of canned soda, I'm cool. I need some moon rock, what the fuck is that dude? OG got me hot, got the munchies like a bitch. TD's baked potato with some extra bacon, bitch. Roosevelt, scoop them. Wide receiver for the Cummins. Kimbo, Village Green, when we started clocking dollars at the Cliff Club. Or even at the Pink Lounge. I love my city, oh, Cliff, it goes down. We been eating good Elisa's, all sweet Georgia Brown. What up, Highland Hills, Walter, Jopping Woodtown. Shots out the Crash, they stack up, Raw Crest, Billy Joke, Southern Oak, oh, Cliff, in this bitch. Well, hanging, just swinging in my city. Jugging through the streets, trying to make a pretty penny. Real hanging, I chill on the block. Gangsta, jackers, and those that smoke rock. Real hanging, it don't get no better. The baddest of the chicks will rob you quick, brother, check. Nuts swinging, every day, all day. Here's the pack and pill pop and give a fuck what you say. Big L swimming pool for the free lunch. Cool, ranch Doritos, chunk of juice, fruit punch. Beat on my back. Tear it in blood, my familiar motherfucker, so it's all up. Each point, Glendale, making plays at the shell. Meet my boy, work, take you. Had Sunnyvale, had a trap on Hardendale. Had a spot on Lee Crest, boom on 8th Street. Cause that crack was the best. Jordan Brooks, I grind down. Prince Howie in down. Stone, I kept below, keep security downstairs. Had a dough and Lee and roll hard, didn't the hoe. 25 for a half, 50 cents for the O. Roll pictures off the hinges, 24 would never close. Watch out for the folks, nigga, it's go and go. Ridgecrest boys had a nigga running to the car. Everybody hustling, everybody got hard. Cause we be clear hanging, just swinging in my city. Jugging through the streets, trying to make a pretty penny. Real hanging, I chill on the block. Gangsta, jackers, and those that smoke rock. Clear hanging, it don't get no better. The baddest of the chicks will rob you quick, brother, check. Nuts swinging, every day, all day. Here's the pack and pill pop and give a fuck what you say. Hey, I can't forget about my motherfucking heart. Westmoreland, baby. You know what I'm talking about, man? It's too much to be explained, man. We did too many things, man. You understand? You know what I'm saying? I couldn't put it on wax trap, you know what I'm talking about? Cause I plead the fifth. Can't tell you what we did, you know what I'm saying? But just believe we were thugging, man. We will get to that pipe, so we clear, man. But we be clear, man.
They don't want to give me number $2 a week for dumping all this trash. $2, man. Like, wait a minute.
Cliffhanger, I like that right there, man. You know, we're at the end of the show. Man, y'all let people know how they can get in contact with you, how they can reach you. G5 don't go nowhere, cause I want you to do the same thing, you know what I mean? This is what it's all about, man. Like y'all said, collaborate, you know what I mean? But man, letting people know, man, how they can get your music.
Shoot, basically, search DJ Oreo Grindaholic. Anywhere you look for music, listen to music, that's where I'm gonna be at. And go down the list, you know, where you listen to music at, that's where you're gonna find me at.
Bigbank Silky Slim. You can find me on all platforms. Check out them videos on YouTube. Bigbank Silky Slim. Stack Money Click. Hope y'all can see this, man. I'm at every gas station. I'm at the store. Man, I'm passing them out, man. I'm still out the trunk with mine. Yeah, I'm coming out the back pocket. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man, I'm working, man. I'm trying to get heard.
Yeah, that's what it do.
Man, I don't want my daughter going with no boy. I don't want my daughter having no boyfriend.
G5.
I just want to give her all the money. I don't want my daughter having
G5, man, tell them, man, how they can get in contact with you, man, if they need any kind of recording time, you know what I mean, tracks, whatever, you know. Let them know how they can get with you, man.
You heard it. I am G5. Look for that. Tweet me, anywhere. You took.
Hey man, what you start doing? Talking through a walkie-talkie or something, man?
Nah, I told y'all in the last episode to watch out and talk on the phone.
Man, you sound like you just jumped into a UFO, bro.
Yeah.
But man, G5.
Hey. Say nothing.
I'm trying to make sure you get it in, man. But it seems like you still supposed to just stay incognito or something, man. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to get you up in here, man. It ain't working, man. But man, this is the Transition Talk Show.
That's all right. As long as they hear me.
That's for sure. That's real talk. That's straight up. Man, again, this is the Transition Talk Show. Join us every Sunday, man, at 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Check us out on YouTube, man. Y'all go. If y'all haven't get already, man, go ahead and go click that subscribe and, man, hey, push that bell so every time when we start, man, you can already catch it. Appreciate y'all as usual.
Transition.
Yeah. See, that's a
Everybody lights up. Everybody lights up. And turn your light on. Everybody lights up. Just look within yourself and trust. Everybody lights up. Everybody lights up. And turn your light on. 'Cause everybody lights up. Everybody lights up.